Black Myth. Wukong took the gaming world by storm when it launched. Many players were impressed not just by the visuals, but also by how it managed to blend Chinese mythology with fast-paced action RPG gameplay. The success of that title proved that a brand new studio like Game Science could go toe-to-toe with some of the biggest names in the industry. And now, the team is back with a brand new entry in the same universe, this time called Black Myth: Zhong Kui. The announcement came during Gamescom 2025, with none other than Geoff Keighley introducing the reveal trailer. Once again, Game Science is taking inspiration from ancient Chinese folklore, but instead of revisiting Sun Wukong, players will step into the shoes of Zhong Kui, the legendary ghost-catching god. In Chinese mythology, Zhong Kui is famous for his role as a vanquisher of demons and evil spirits. According to tradition, he commands an army of more than 80,000 demons, all loyal to his command. The trailer even showed some of them following him, carrying his massive gear alongside a tiger companion. For those familiar with Chinese culture, the name Zhong Kui might already ring a bell. He's often associated with the 5 bats of fortune, a symbol of happiness, longevity, and prosperity. There's a good chance these symbols will make their way into the game, either in the story or gameplay mechanics. If Game Science follows its usual attention to detail, we might see the bats tied directly to Zhong Kui's abilities or progression system. Interestingly, this project wasn't always meant to be a full-sized game. Reports suggest it originally began as downloadable content for Black Myth: Wukong. However, the idea quickly grew too ambitious to remain just DLC. The studio realized the character, the lore, and the mechanics deserved their own spotlight. As a result, the concept was spun into a standalone game, giving us the next big chapter in the Black Myth anthology. Gameplay details are still scarce, but it's safe to assume it will follow a similar third-person action RPG formula. Think of titles like God of War, Dark Souls, or Bloodborne, but there are hints that the combat and exploration will feel more distinct this time. Unlike Sun Wukong, Zhong Kui isn't mythological Monkey King. He's portrayed as a human, a burly warrior with a giant sword. That sword, seen carried by demons in the trailer, suggests we're in for a very different style of combat, possibly heavier, slower, and more deliberate than Wukong's fast and agile fighting style. The original game leaned heavily on cinematic presentation and streamlined progression, closer to God of War 2018 than a fully traditional Souls-like Souls. It was also notably easier than most games in that genre, which many players actually preferred. Now that the foundation has been laid, Game Science has the opportunity to expand. Fans are hoping for more diverse builds, larger levels, deeper combat systems, and more intense boss fights. Think of how Star Wars Jedi, Survivor, built upon Fallen Order. Bigger worlds, more mechanics, and a stronger identity. That's the kind of growth many expect from Black Myth: Zhong Kui. As for the timeline, Game Science has developed a habit of making big announcements on August 20th each year. That means we probably won't see another major trailer until August 20th, 2026. Based on development patterns, a release date in 2027 or 2028 feels likely. Since this project started out as DLC, some groundwork may already be complete, which explains the relatively short turnaround compared to other Tajer Sterere games. 2 to 3 years might feel like a long wait, but in today's gaming industry, that's actually fast. Another interesting part of the announcement was platform availability. Black Myth: Wukong launched on PC and PlayStation 5, with the Xbox version delayed due to hardware optimization challenges. Rumors even floated about timed exclusivity, although nothing was confirmed. This time, Game Science says Zhong Kui will launch on PC and all mainstream consoles. That choice of words has left fans guessing. Does mainstream mean Xbox and PlayStation only? Does it exclude Nintendo's upcoming hardware? Or is the studio simply leaving wiggle room in case technical hurdles force them to adjust their plans? Either way, their cautious wording suggests they want to avoid the same situation as before. What's clear, however, is that Game Science is treating Black Myth not as a single storyline, but as an anthology series. Instead of directly continuing Wukong's journey, each entry will explore a new mythological figure from Chinese legends. If Zhong Kui delivers on its promise of deeper systems and a bigger scope, the Black Myth series could cement itself as one of the most exciting action RPG franchises in years. Waiting until 2027 or later may test fans' patience, but if the first game proved anything, it's that Game Science can deliver something truly worth the wait. And with a new protagonist, darker mythological themes, and a broader vision, Black Myth: Zhong Kui has the potential to take the franchise to a whole new level.